Welcome to the Hampton City Schools video demonstration of the Virginia Online SOL test. In this video, we will cover the technology enhanced item types. The SOL practice items for the end of course geometry training test will introduce 4 technology enhanced item types: drag and drop, hotspots, graphs, and fill in the blank. Let's begin by reviewing drag and drop. Use the section review menu to navigate to question 10. Drag and drop items contain draggers and drop zones. Draggers are answer options that are moved to drop zones in response to the question. Drop zones are areas of an item where draggers will remain once moved there. Drag and drop items require a student to respond by moving one or more draggers from one place on the screen into a drop zone or drop zones elsewhere on the screen. The student will click on the dragger and keep the button down while moving the dragger to the desired location. Once the button is released, the dragger will be in the new location. Students can still move the dragger once it has been dropped into the drop zone. To replace a dragger in a drop zone, the student will need to remove that dragger and move the new dragger into the drop zone. Only one dragger can fit in each drop zone. Let's use the section review menu to navigate to question 9. Here we will review hotspots. Hotspot items contain hotspot zones, which represent student answer options. Hotspot zones are answer options which may be objects, graphic elements, or text labels which are selected in response to a question. Unlike a traditional multiple choice item where only one answer option is correct, hotspot items may require the student to select one or more hotspot zones in order to correctly answer the item. The student selects a hotspot by clicking on it. There will be an indication on the screen, such as a zone being outlined in blue, which confirms that the pointer is over the hotspot. When the hotspot is clicked, the zone will turn burnt orange, confirming that the hotspot has been selected as an answer. To change an answer, simply select another hotspot. If a test taker chooses to change an answer, the last option selected will be deselected and the new option will be selected. This does not indicate a correct or incorrect response. Use the section review menu to navigate to question 6. Here we will talk about graphs. Graphing items require students to create or complete some type of graph. The graphs presented will vary by grade or course level and include graphs such as bar graphs, histograms, line graphs, line plots, and picture or pictographs. To correctly respond to a graphing question, test takers should first read the directions. Click on the grid to plot the point you want to select. You must select a point other than P. Using the pointer tool, the test taker should select a point on the graph to indicate a correct response. Please note, the dot tool will never represent a correct answer. Only an answer that remains red without the cursor is the accepted final answer. Use the section review menu to navigate to question 7. Here we will discuss fill in the blank. Fill in the blank items contain a text entry field. For this item type, the student responds to a question by typing a response into a blank box that is provided in the item. Some response boxes may limit the characters that can be entered. For instance, If the response is expected to be numeric, the student will not be able to enter letters. A response typically is no more than 6 characters long. Students should carefully follow directions on fill-in-the-blank items, such as providing an answer in simplest form or rounding a number as indicated. To answer this question correctly, students should first pay attention to the directions section. Type your answer in the box. Using the pointer tool, the test taker will select the blank area and use the keyboard to enter the correct answer. This concludes the Technology Enhanced Item Type video demonstration of the Virginia SOL online testing software.